This is Just John O, and today I'm here to talk about how this is only the beginning. And what I mean by this is only the beginning is that, let's just say you could either be old or young when watching this, and you may not really resonate with what I'm saying, but the reason I'm kind of bringing it up in the first place and the reason that I feel so strongly about this is because it's only the beginning. Let's just say your life is going in the direction you want it to, quote unquote, or you don't want it to, or it has nothing to do with giving a black or white answer, right? Nothing too direct. It could be somewhere in between, maybe gray area when it comes to uh, being the beginning of a good life, is what you would quote unquote say, or a negative life, right? Because what I realized is that, for example, sometimes I can get into a mentality and a mind state, and even emotionally, it can affect me. Where, and this is 101 when it comes to obviously not letting certain stuff get to you, but we all want to be inherently liked and we all want to inherently be accepted by the group, right? Whether that's your family, your neighbors, your like communities outside of that, your work, your other places you frequent, your friend groups. We all want to be liked, right? Why I say this is the beginning is this could be the beginning of you realizing that you don't necessarily need to really even resonate with certain people anymore just because you've known them for, it could have been many decades or even a few months, right? The thing is, when you actually get caught up in understanding that while knowing people might think that you're someone that they've always been able to put into a box, whether they've called you, like, I don't know, maybe non capable, or like they might have called you someone that wasn't actually getting to it or actually having the solution that they found more regular in their life, or they found more correct about whatever they would be doing when it comes to like competing against you secretly, or it could have been even overtly, right? This has nothing to do with the paranoia or anything. It just has to do with how this could be the beginning of you finally cutting certain people off and just never seeing them again and never interacting with them again and never sharing your perspective with them. It has nothing to do with, because I've seen online some people say like don't share your energy with others, cut people off. That's great for them. In my personal anecdotal experience, I don't agree with that one bit. I agree with the fact that people wouldn't have cared if you were around to begin with. So let's just say you aren't around, they might have liked you even less, right? But now at least you don't have to deal with all the BS that comes with trying to have to keep up with them, right? That's what I see as a benefit. It's almost like being on like a sports team, and let's just say like the general manager or the head office, they don't like you, right? Or it could be the coach doesn't like you. Your teammates could be almost neutral with you or not like you because of your performance, right? But it has nothing to do with performance at times. Sometimes it just strictly has to do with people just don't have to like a person, or they do have to like a person because they want to, or what they can bring them and offer to them when it comes to an example of like being valuable to them. So what I'm saying that is this is the beginning for you to finally just stop coming around certain people, stop sharing your perspective, because what I would do, and this could be considered like a tactic that I do pull, and others may not agree with it, but for the few that do agree with it, is that always kind of like play like downplay certain people's interactions with you and try to be non-reactive, right? So let's just say you may, this is all off of an assumption, or this could be off of fact and actually being a true scenario. The reason I say that is because, let's just say, for example, someone thinks that they have you figured out in the sense that they want to call you nervous, or they want to call you someone that they just don't like when it comes to a group dynamic, or they just don't like you because of maybe certain things you do and the way you portray yourself. What I would say is you don't necessarily even, and I'm going to reiterate this, you don't have to necessarily be concerned anymore and even care about their opinions about you, because A, they may not even be thinking about you in the first place, which could be probably more positive to neutral, or they could actually be out of your life in general, and then you never have to deal with that person again. And then when they do like have you hang out with them, or you have them hang out with you, you could just kind of be like kind of very neutral with them, like don't really like what they do, don't dislike what they do, and whatever thought that puts in their mind, or whatever emotional feeling they'll do with that, and let's just say they bring it to the group, or whatever they want to say, it's kind of like it's out of your hands at that point. So what I want to finish up and wrap up by saying is this is the beginning for you to step into finding new people, or if you're someone that wants to do stuff a little more, like, I guess, singular, you could work on that. But yeah, this is Just John Double O. Don't forget, always stay on the offense with people, never stay on the defense, because the defense is always pointless. Always be on the offense with people, and offense in the sense that you don't need to even come around them. So whether they like you or not, it is what it is, kind of thing, right? And you want to be around people that do like you, and they don't want to just like you for you, right? They want to like you because you actually help them and they help you, so it's like a win-win scenario. Anyways, this is Just John Double O. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.